This is sick. I'm like f***ing Trevor from GTA 5. F***ing running a meth lab up in here. This is so cool. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is Built by Blake. I am Blake, and this is, well, today we're making a meth lab, baby. I'm kidding. We don't do meth in the garage anyway. This is an interim video of roll cage prep. This will be like a little in-between video. We're stripping the car fully prepped for a roll cage. One of the requirements from the guy was all the sound deadening removed. Now, the only way that we know to remove sound deadening is the infamous dry ice trick. That is obviously dry ice mixed with what I now know, isopropyl alcohol or metho, N-metho in this case. And then you freeze it right down, hit it with a hammer, chisel it off, and it just breaks off in nice big chunks. So everything is out. So now all we need to do is mix up our dry ice and isopropyl alcohol. Now, I did do a test spot just here, and it worked a treat. So I did exactly that amount. It got super cold. It just popped straight off. So that was awesome. Here's the little meth lab. Oh, that's a bag of rags. So there she is under there. The guy just said to chock it full. Oh shit. The guy just said to chock it up with some rags and keep it sealed. Just to take up the space, it'll make the dry ice last longer. So how are we going about this? I'm gonna do it in smaller sections. I'm gonna mix it up in this bucket. I'm gonna put in ratios of dry ice and isopropyl alcohol and metho. The reason you need the liquid in there, which I found out, is you can't just put dry ice down. You probably can, but if you mix it with a liquid, especially a liquid that doesn't freeze, well, has a freezing point of like a lot, it adapts to the surface. So the liquid obviously gets as cold as the dry ice. It then spreads across the sound deadening itself, gives you heaps more contact rather than just sitting a little pellet of dry ice on the sound deadener and just hoping that it takes to it. So we're gonna mix it up in ratios. I've looked up a few ratios. I think it's like maybe a litre of isopropyl alcohol to every 2 kilos. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know, but I just need it to be a mush. So I'm gonna make it until it's a mush. Let's get into it, boys. Yeah, the car is now empty. There is a lot of room for multiple activities. But this is the sound deadening. There's so much of it. It is literally everywhere. As well as all behind the dash up there. There was like, it was like a friggin' Persian rug. Look at this. This is like, yeah, it's heavy. That's what it is. I'm gonna jump in the car. Oh. So, look at this, look how much room is in here, it's sick. So what I'm gonna do is, I reckon I'm gonna start with a patch like here. This is the passenger side seat. Just because it's a nice flat patch, there's plenty of room to move stuff around, and that way it'll give me a chance to get ratios right. I'm just gonna make it until it's a slush in the bucket, and then spread the slush and just let it do its thing. Let's go, and if I make too much, I'll just spread it right around, so let's do it! Round one. This is my calibrated measuring scoop. It is a bucket of dicking screws. Some dry ice. Look at this! Look at this! This is hectic. Alright, let's shut that up. Keep the cool thin. Sick! Metho wick that for good measure. then I'm just going to take my little stick and bash it up. Oh yeah. Fucking master chef. My trowel? Holy shit. This is insane! So you can hear it working, it's cracking. Alright, so after this, I'm going to let it sit. It seems like it's starting to crack less now. You can still hear it a bit. Oh, this is sick! I'm like f***ing Trevor from GTA 5. F***ing running a meth lab up in here. This is so cool! Alright, moving forward, I'm going to get my hammer and my chisel and bash at it and just go for it. Would you guys believe that I just did the whole passenger side without pressing record? Alright, now you're going to see the driver's side. Fuck, it's so cold! Oh my god! I gotta try it once. Oh! Oh! That is so cold. Alright, here we go. Holy shit. Oh, fuck, it's cold. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Fuck, that's look at that. Two sides done, and holy shit. It is mental. Two things. One, very, very cold. Extremely cold. Two, if done right, makes your life very, very easy. So, this is the passenger side, the one that I didn't film that I said I did film. That's just got loose now. Driver's side, sick. Just did the front there because I had some leftover. So now we will do the rest here. Up around here, this is going to be tricky to get it up there, all along the passengers and then in the boot as well. So, yeah! Yep. Whoa.
I reckon this stuff's gonna come off fucking heaps good.
Oh, yeah. new necklace. Holy shit! Alright, so we are done. You guys would have seen halfway through that everybody's favourite giant, Ned, came to help. We actually just smashed that, to be honest. This is all of the shit that came out. And it's heavy as f. The car now looks hectic. It is like fully gutted. I have never really seen a car that looks even similar to this. There's just holes everywhere. We've gotten rid of every bit of sound deadening, except that bit just there. All under here is all done. We did all of the roof lining as well. So like, yeah, there's a lot of weight in that. There is a lot of weight in that, and if you watch my first video when we first said we're going to do this cage, the guy that does the cage, shout out Ministry of Fab, he said it weighs about 65-70 kilos. So obviously in a perfect world, what we want to do is get rid of 70 kilos, so the car was as much as it currently was. I would say that this is probably close. That amount of shit is actually incredibly heavy, and the door cards and everything else just added up, the roof liner, super heavy. So we are going to put all this together and weigh it. So I'm probably going to do that tomorrow, so I'll cut to a scene of us weighing that now.
The next day.
And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to individually weigh each piece. I weigh 90 kilos. I'm now going to pick up each item and then just calculate how much I weigh on top of that. The hardest one's definitely going to be the roof liner, so let's go with this. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty heavy. Turn up, you piece of shit! Oh, you're kidding me. Here we go. $112. $98. $95. 95 and a half, actually. $98. You want to weigh that, mate?
100%. I don't know what's there, but it's something.
This will be like 2. 1.1.
Something.
Hold that thought, let me do the maths. $46 kilos. That's the final figure, 46 kilos for all of this shit.
That's a lot, eh?
That's a lot of weight. A lot. Alrighty, cut back to the other video. So, yeah, like it's 100% worth your time. It's just fun to do. Everyone whinges about sound deadening and removing it, but it's fucking heaps fun. Get into it and just start bashing shit. It is extremely cold though, to the point where you don't feel it getting cold, it just burns you. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Maybe you learnt a thing or two. If you've got any questions about the sound deadening and what ratios we mixed our isopropyl alcohol with and all the rest of it, just give me a holler and I'll try and help out where we can. I didn't really do anything special. I just had a crack. You just try and make it into a nice mushy powdery substance and then spread it all around and then bash it with a hammer and a chisel. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you on the next one. Bye.
Ever since you shut the door on everything we knew, you're too late for love, feeling your trip, love, feeling on love, feeling your trip, love, feeling